Just getting going. Just getting going. Had to come in here and set a few things down. I'm not even checked all the traps yet. Now I've got to go out here and open this thing up real quick. And I'm going to try my best to get some of them water lines installed today on those rows that I've just opened up. I've got 3 rows right now, 36 squares in total, that are waiting for the water lines. So if you've never seen me open this up before, guys that are just now tuning in, guys, girls, whoever it is, this thing's got roll-up sides. Whoa. Roll-up sides on this high tunnel greenhouse, and it's got sliding doors on the front and back here. Sun can't quite decide if it's going to come out or not. Oh, try to get you a little bit more right here. You can see this one rolling up too. Look back in that way, it looks like it might come a rain here any minute. Can't quite tell. I came out here and tried to go live yesterday when I ran out here to close it up. And man, the bottom fell out of it. God almighty. Probably the hardest rain that I have personally heard inside of this greenhouse. Man, did I not close them both last night. Okay, let's go down here and get this side opened up. If time allows today, I may need to start pulling some of these tomato plants over here. They're on the ends, and a lot of these tomato plants, especially on these 2 rows here, back in here, they seem to be about finished. So do several others up through here. I mean, I'm still getting a few, but a lot of them aren't looking the best as opposed to whenever they were still young and vibrant. Oh, now I better check them traps real quick. See if we've had any activity. No activity on that one down there. Let's see. I'm not seeing any activity on any of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man. Let's check this little contraption that I made the other day. Don't see anything. Did put some glue boards down last night too, and have not had any more activity. Oh, that cage is closed. Something might have tripped it. Hang on. Let me reset this cage real quick. I didn't even realize that the door was shut on it. Then whatever it is must be small, because somehow or another it's got droppings in there on that peanut butter. Surely. What the fuck is doing that? Driving me fucking crazy. God damn it. Tanner. Hell, I was trying to set it sensitive here. May have set it a little too sensitive. God damn it, Tanner. Alright, there we go. Appreciate that, Epsonality. I believe that's what the username says. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, Tanner. Get your shit together, boy. What you gotta get? Scissors. Ugh. Scissors. Looks to me like all the remaining water line installation supplies are right down there. Oh, let me show you this. Did y'all see where I was at the tattoo shop yesterday with Bobby, right? Getting ready to leave. This is a funny story. So I'm at the tattoo shop yesterday, getting ready to leave. I know this is mirrored right now because I'm filming in selfie mode for the live stream so I can see your comments. But, oh, Bobby, he's over here. He's like, hey, dude, I've been meaning to give you this. No, I didn't hear him say give you this. I just heard him say, I've been meaning to show you this. And he's sitting there, he's like, dude, this thing, man, you said you could use this in the greenhouse. He's like, it's got a pocket and stuff. And I was like, dude, that thing's got my damn name on it. I was like, where'd you find that at? He goes, dude, this was your, what do you call it, groomsman gift. Because I was a groomsman in his wedding. And that's been like well over a year ago. And I go, you mean to tell me you've kept that son of a bitch from me for over a year? That's been mine. So anyhow, he gave me this, and I thought this would be perfect out here. And another thing that I ain't brought out here yet that I've had for years that I bought for crawl spaces years ago, y'all probably seen them before. Those like, it's got a swivel seat, it's green, and it's got 4 like blow up tires. I've got that up there in that detached garage. I've been meaning to bring that thing down here, and you can like roll around. Hell, but just having a damn seat. I keep saying, damn, I like to have a seat out here, so now I got it. So Bobby, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you getting that for me and giving it to me a goddamn year and a half later. You been seeing me out here damn sitting on my knees for 6+ months, asshole. Just cutting up. Double D. So tall that he towers. Dr. Green Thumb got Bo-Tanner powers. Oh, botanical. I said Bo-Tanner. I didn't know you said botanical. Bo-Tanner. Oh no, just got the airbags. God, trying to get me to battle out this early in the morning. Gotta make sure I got this water line straight real quick, guys. Hold on. Let me grab a couple of my ground anchors as I step on this damn rat trap. Stupid, Tanner. Here it goes. Just popped it like an idiot. Hang on, gotta reset a trap. I'll be right there. Because my dumb ass stepped on it. Okay. Alright, anchors, drip line, emitters. You're going to need more emitters than that, Tanner. Okay. So. Okay. Anchors, hammer, poker thing tool. Let me make sure this drip line is straight. Try to pull this curve out of it real quick before I begin installing any of the water lines. Leave a little gap and the anchor there that'll give me room to pull the line up as I go to install these emitters. All right, it appears as if I now have what I need. Probably leave these anchors right here. Now maybe I can get focused on getting a shot for you guys and actually start making a little progress. Good. Notice how, now I know I've got a little slack in the line, but if there wasn't any slack in that line, this damn line's straight right now. You know, you're always gonna have like a little slack in it, but before you begin installing your drip lines, just got that shot set up, but if you're new, I like to show you what we're getting ready to do. So you see how every single one of these planting squares has an individual drip line emitter coming to said square? Well, that is how this entire setup is done. And that way you're literally only watering right there at the root system point of basically every single planting square. And there are 12 squares per row. Is that in the shot? Fuck no, Tanner. There we go. And I've made these homemade dead ends here that I still have not gone back and sealed up fully. These things right here, this is just like the black 1-inch poly line that's the main water line running underground to this water system. And I've got the water line here crimped over twice and then have that slid over it. Then I've got it like all caulked up, you see there. And some of them don't drip at all out the ends. A lot of them these. As soon as I get everything opened up here inside the greenhouse, which I have been working on doing now since April of this year. And right now I'm simply tearing off some of this caulk right here on the side of this water line where I want to make this next puncture hole for the next emitter, as I'm trying to get a clean space on the water line and not have to install the emitter right up here against all of the whatever the non-smooth surface structure of the caulk. Here we go. I showed this tool to, oh, hey Josh, how you doing, buddy? Sore as hell. It's sore as hell, dude. There ain't no way I'll be digging. Where'd you get the idea of the squares? Well, that's a good question. Nobody's ever asked me that, so I'll tell you. So, believe it or not, whenever I had this designed out here, I was trying to think about, I already knew about weeds. I mean, damn, I've been keeping up your yard fair. Damn, weeds are going to be hard to battle down here. So I got to have a ground cover. So I was just thinking about, you know, and I put the ground cover down. Not this ground cover right here. I didn't get this ground cover till April this year. But I did cover this whole ground with poly and shit that I had on hand last end of August, 1st September of last year, whatever it was, whenever they first installed this thing. Now, other than covering that ground up, I didn't begin on actually working inside this garden until April of this year, 2023. And I started buying gardening books, and one of the books that I read earlier on was that Mel Bartholomew's Square Foot Gardening. And I was impressed by how much he said that he could grow. Gimbo, what do you say, buddy? How much he said, you know, you could grow in 1 square foot. Okay, so I was really interested in that because I was thinking, you know, got a 48-foot long greenhouse, 30-foot wide. I want to be able to maximize the amount of space that I have available. I mean, a lot of people have questioned a lot of the stuff that I'm doing out here. But I thought in order to be able to maximize, because I have to keep this stuff in the ground for a minimum of 5 years in accordance to the Department of Agriculture contractual agreement that I have with them in order to stay in compliance. You can't grow more than 12 inches out of the ground until that contract's up. Once the contract's up, which I'm about a year into it now, so I got about 4 years left. Once the contract's up, I can come in here and build raised beds and stuff, which I'm going to tell you will be so much more efficient on a man's or a woman's body than having to get out here and do what you see me doing right now, be on your damn knees every day. So I drew all this out on paper, given the like 1 square foot, like how many I could get, and be able to keep a walkway in the middle And I drew all this out exactly like what you see right here. Before I ever did anything out here, I had this drawn on paper. And I designed this water line with these damn dead ends. Still got the drawing in there just like this. But this water line comes in right back here at that post, right? But listen how simple this setup is, dude. When that water line right there comes down out of that timer, it's probably hard to see right here. But all that is one T connect. That's just one T. That's it, dude. One T right there connecting to this main line. And there is a 90-degree fitting at every corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And that perimeter rectangle there that we just talked about, that main water line, the one you see going right here, this main water line, the perimeter one, that is a solid line. It looks like it's not right there because I ran it in the ground right here before my walkways and brought it back out of the ground right there. That way I could walk in and out of this thing, bring a wagon in and out of here, whatever. You know, that's just what I did. And when I started planting it on here, I realized that if I was going to get the 1 square foot like I was reading about, I wouldn't have that black divider piece right there in the middle. So I had to elect to design mine. Instead of a 12-inch by 12-inch, I made me a 10-inch by 10-inch. You see that right there? I made a 10-inch by 10-inch. Probably been rats crawling on that. Made me a 10-inch by 10-inch template. And that 10-inch by 10-inch template is what allowed me to have that spacer there that you see in between each of my planting squares. And given that I have 12 squares per row, 23 rows per side, I've simply named this side 1 through 23, and then starting with 24 right here all the way down to 46, and then it's just simply square number 1 through 12, square number 1 through 12. So it's easy to look on my paperwork and see whatever row number it is. I can walk right to it, go right there to that number, just a basic system. Sorry, internet cut out a little bit. And that's pretty much it. Of course, it's all going directly into the ground. So really, the 10-inch by 10-inch, that's just up here at the surface, you know, just for kind of like weed prevention. So that's why I did what I did. And so far, it's proven to fare well. I've had quite a bit of success so far for my first ever garden. I still need to get fans installed, but we've not yet installed all the power. We got the line back here, but everything ain't hooked up yet, you know what I mean? So I know that was probably a long answer to your question, but that's about the best that I can answer it for you about why I chose to do these squares. It just come down to maximizing the amount of space that I had available to work with, and keeping, I mean, look, dude, these rows are only like 12 inches to walk in between. I know y'all, I probably look like I'm trying to duck down and look under shit, because I got all this shit popped up on my screen. I'm probably like in the full shots of y'all, but hell, I'm having to look underneath this live match cup and add live gold. Why don't you add a live gold, Tanner? Hey Tanner, why don't you tell everybody to tell all their friends to share your live stream and like why don't y'all like my live stream? That's what this thing's telling me to say. Ask viewers to like your live stream. God, I ain't asking shit. If you want to like it, like it. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you want to leave, adios. God almighty. God, I hate being told what to do. This fucking app telling me what to do pisses me off. Don't you? If I would ask somebody to damn like something, I'll ask them to like it. I'll not do it because you damn told me to ask them. You know what I mean? God. Look here. Here's this tool I was going to show y'all now. When I push this up on the side of that water line, bam, that's what pokes that hole right there in order for me to install my emitter. Did you look at the hog panel for your climbing squash and cucumbers, Matt the 44? No, I have not, other than looking at them online. I'd love to have something like that. My main concern would simply be the post, you know, that I'd have to mount probably on each end of the rows to accommodate the structure itself. You know, everything that I just discussed. So you imagine now if I had to put like 4x4 posts on each end of the thing or something like that, there goes that much more room out of that walkway. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll come up with something, you know, and a lot of you guys have mentioned me doing something overhead. But keep in mind, look, we got a bar over us right there, actually. So there's the bar over us. I know that's probably a weird shot for you. But the next bar is only, look, let me count the rows off too. So there's a bar over that corn right there. Then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 rows before you got another bar running that way. You see them running out there? I'm talking about the bars running that way. Got one way down there, one here, one here. See what I'm saying? And those things are like, roughly, like I said, almost 6 rows apart. So, and I don't know how much weight can be suspended for those things. So if I was to create like a grid structure, which I thought about getting some like light chain, hanging it down, and then running like some bars or something all the way down this way on both sides, that maybe I could connect. Hell, I don't know. I'm still at a toss-up on all of that. Hell, I still got to get the fans and probably come up with something more clever for like what we're talking about right now. I just ain't come up with it yet. I don't know how much them posts will hold, man. You know, they really ain't. They really don't hold much weight in and out. I guess if I was able to connect it, but them rows are like over 12 feet across. I don't know how long them panels are that y'all are talking about. I might even have to put a post like in the middle. You know, like a post on the end, post in the middle. Not sure. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, whenever you poke your holes inside your water line, a question that I had when I started, I had to call and ask them, hey, where do I poke that hole at? They said, try to poke it in the side, Tanner. Don't poke it in the top. Don't poke it in the bottom. Try to poke it in the side. So I always try to get this tool right here as centered and level as possible. I'm holding the line right here on my fingertips with my other hand. And once I get that right there on that sweet spot, I just attempt to push it in there. There, that's what makes your puncture. Pull it out. That made a nice hole. I'm using the 1/2 gallon per hour water emitters, if anyone is curious. These are the Rainbird brand. These are the blue ones. You'll see there. And you're going to poke this sharp end here inside of that hole that I just poked. So here we go. And then once I get it in, that little nipple that you see there, that blue one, I like to rotate this thing like fully around one time. And then I'll spin it so that that nipple is right there at the center top point. So I've got it up here at the top, right here in the center. Now, I'm going to have to curve this first one just barely. I'll show you how I had to do this one right here. Can you see I've got that very first one curved and then how all the rest of them are straight? That's just because of just where the last square ended up lying in conjunction with the water line and the square. So there you go. I was waiting for you to say, listen, so you can't. No, I started to, and I was like, I ain't saying a fucking word about that damn thing popping. You might need one post in the middle. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Kimbo. So either way, I have contemplated it, yes, but I have not like went and actually looked at them. So now I've just got this blank line right here, and I like to get that right there over that nipple and just kind of go back and forth, you know, as I push. And you want to push that all the way you can up to where it is flush with the flat part of that blue emitter. God damn it. Have your scissors ready. I may need to reposition here. And then have your scissors ready so that after you eyeball this where you want it to go, so I want this hitting right here about the center, and we'll get your scissors out and cut that off as clean as a cut as you can make, so that whenever you bring this next one up to your next emitter, you want that to be as straight as possible so that it goes as flush as possible up to that blue nipple that we've talked about. Now, the last step is installing one of the anchors. And all you got to do is simply, let me twist this just a little bit more right here. When I say twist this, I'm talking about this line right here. See how it's going back this way? I'm going to pinch down this blue emitter right here. I'm pinching it. And now I'm going to grab this. I'm going to twist this damn line right back over here, keeping my emitter right there at the top. So there we go. Now I'm going to slide it through the anchor like that. And notice whenever I stop driving this into the ground, I want this right here to end up at a downward pointing angle so that the water drips off of this. I say it in almost every time I'm doing this, but I like for someone that hasn't done this to know, if you have any sort of angle whatsoever, like this right here, whatsoever, this water is going to run back down this, and you may end up not even watering wherever you're intending to water. So again, whenever you put this into the ground, do not stop fucking with it until you are satisfied that you see that thing pointing downward, like so. I probably could get that a little bit better. There we go. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right. And after that, it's just fucking repeat. Hog wire panel is heavier, but it will hold any plant. Oh, I bet it would. I like to have some. And I like to do like my buddy Rompel I see on here and have a, or at least try, and like my friend Squirrel's been sending me the videos of that damn copper shit. And I'm not so much into the damn copper shit in the videos that I see with it pertaining to the growth of the plants as much as I'm interested in the copper video shit, the electroculture shit that I see. I'm more interested in the damn pest prevention that they claim that comes along with it. There's got to be something to the pest prevention part, because just like in ponds, for example, like if we ever have a pond that has a problem, one of our ornamental ponds has a problem with a string algae per se. Well, you can simply add a copper like ionizer system to it, which will literally emit small amounts of copper controlled by you, the user, until the algae is eradicated. So I mean, gotta be something to it, keeping out the pest, I would say. But something about the north and south. So if the sun comes up back here, sun rises in the east, so it's in the west. I think that's right. So if that's east, that must mean that's north. It must be south. That must be west behind y'all. But hey, I'm about as geographically ignorant as a person can be. I don't know. So, but if that is north and south, it seems like I'd have to put like kind of copper on this end of that. I don't know. I don't know. But if any of you guys and girls watching have experimented yourself with the copper stuff, I'm more interested in what you have seen with the, like I said, the pest prevention aspect of it. I don't know if I'll get it or not, Kimbo. I'm just, I mean, the shit I see on it sounds interesting. Boy, it's feeling like there's another storm blowing in. May fuck with our internet. It was bad out here yesterday because the Wi-Fi was out. It was knocking the power out. In the house. Damn rabbits tore up my green beans this year. Part of me wonders if it's rabbits that's making these droppings that I'm seeing right here. I'm starting to think that it is. What I've been thinking was a rat. Well, I know there's a rat though, because y'all seen it on live video. And my son's seen it too. But hell, them rabbits may be crawling under too finally. You know what? Hell, I ain't been filling up my damn deer feeder outside. Tanner, no wonder. Hell, they're gonna come here to eat if you don't keep them no food out there. I need to go to Tractor Supply and get some more deer corn. Fill that deer feeder up. Probably charge that battery. Okay. Gotta get my head back on these water lines. Carry on, Gilligan. Alright, skipper. Hell, I didn't even need my sun hat today, did I? If I hadn't put this sun hat on, though, I'd come down here and the damn sun would have busted over those trees immediately, and I'd have been like, damn, why didn't I bring that hat? I hear a little bit of thunder rumbling in the background. Got a nice cool breeze blowing right now. Feels pretty good. Honestly. You can keep the storms and rain. Let's see. Next one's right here, Tanner. Yeah, you'll be able to see that. Let me go ahead and try to open up this next pack of emitters and put what's left of this pack that I'm using inside this one, so I don't have to continue dragging around both of these bags. Damn garbage bucket up. Oh, I see. Well, I can get it open. Motherfuckers rip every time. Every time. That damn seal never unziplocks or whatever the fucking word is. God almighty. Makes me so mad. Let me go throw this plastic away real quick. Oh. Goddamn. First time on my FYP. What's that mean? What's FYP? Educate me. I don't really know. But I'll answer your question. I am currently installing some drip lines, automated water lines, whatever you want to call it, out here inside of my greenhouse. Inside of these planting squares here that I have just opened up in the past couple of days. I got 3 of them right here ready for water. Once they're finished, they all have these individual drip emitters like you see over here. And then once everything's kind of planted and growing, it ends up looking like that. So some of the most monotonous, repetitive, stuff that a person could be doing is what I'm out here doing. Oh, For You page. Oh, okay, FYP For You page. Oh, well, that's cool. Oh, it's about the algorithm. Oh, thanks, Christy. Okay, I'm learning. Swamp Chick. Good morning, Tanner. Everything looks good. Oh, thanks, Swamp Chick. You know me? I don't know, for some reason when I read your comment there, I feel like that person talking like they know me. Corn is almost in pollen stage. Is it? Damn, dude, I wasn't even paying attention. Damn, I see hairs over there. How many greenhouses do you have? Oh, this is the only one. Oh, I remember seeing a comment earlier too. One of y'all said, Kimbo, I think it might have been you, was asking something about contractual things. What I was talking about when I was referencing the contract. This greenhouse, matter of fact, my buddy Ryan messaged me yesterday. He's like, Tanner, please direct me in how to get a greenhouse, whatever. I don't know if you call them grants. I don't know what they call it, guys. But I can tell you what I do know. You can look up your states, and some have them, some don't. Department of Agriculture in some states, I live in Tennessee, some states have greenhouse programs available that you can get, an X amount of dollars put towards a greenhouse, but the greenhouse is going to have like certain qualifications. It'll have to be like so many square feet. They'll pay so much money per square feet, yada, 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 okay? So I applied because my friend Chase Hicks here in Cleveland, Tennessee, he's over the program. And he's the one that even told me about it. So if you live in Tennessee, you have access to this program. If you live in Tennessee, I know for sure. So I ain't even got to second guess that. And once you apply to the program, if you end up getting approved, then you will have to pick out whatever greenhouses qualify with the program. This one here that you see that I am always out here in is what they call a high tunnel. And again, you'll have to pick the square footage that fits yours. There's no size that you have to do, but they'll only pay like so much money. And I kept going back and forth with my buddy. I'm like, how much money will they pay? And he said, Tanner, it just depends. I go, how much money will they pay me? I want to know how much money I can get from them. Because whatever it is, I want to try to maximize it, Sorry, I was reading a text message that popped up there. And about threw me off because that's an important text message that just came through. And I'll have to call them back here in just a little bit. But anyhow, I wanted to maximize the amount of money that I could get from them. Okay, made sense to me. And so the measurements that I ended up going with to get the most money that I could get, which it ended up being about $5,700 something if I'm not mistaken, okay, was this 48 foot long by 30 foot wide high tunnel, roll up sides, sliding doors, and one regular door. Now I've bought all this ground cover, all this water line shit you see, the whole watering system. Had to have a plumber come out there and put a different hydrant thing up there. All the seeds, all the posts, all the jute twine. All my fucking time. You know what I mean? I've been out here every day for months. And I got $13,000 to $14,000 total right now sitting in what you see. Now, keep in mind, out of that $13,000 to $14,000 that you do have to spend out of pocket, they reimburse you. Now, they reimbursed me right after I had it installed, which when I had it installed and everything, it was just like about $12,000. It was like 11 something, for everything, because I paid the $3,000 something for them to install it for me too. So out of that $13,000 to $14,000 of me personally being out of pocket, they have reimbursed me about $5,700 something of that. So I'm probably about $8,000 out of pocket. Now, each state's program, I'm assuming, I don't know shit, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be different rules, whatever. And those rules that I was saying, if you get approved, the contractual agreement that you have with the state is a 5-year term. And for that 5-year term, the only thing that I'm aware of that you have to do is plant a cover crop, which I haven't done yet. I've got to go get the seed at Co-op to put in some of these squares and everything. It's clover and wheat and stuff like that. Once I pull some of them plants for the year, got to do that cover crop, and then you can't grow more than 12 inches out of the ground for the first 5 years. You can't have no water, I can't have no pond in here. I can't have no fish pond in here for the first 5 years, right? Can't have no aquaponics, can't have no hydroponics. I could run that water line from my pond up there and have my aquaponics that way. But I'm just saying, you can't have no pond inside of here for the first 5 years. Other than not growing more than 12 inches out of the ground, other than not having a pond or whatever body of water inside of the greenhouse itself, other than doing hydroponics, and then having to do the cover crop that I mentioned, that's the only 4 things that I'm aware of that I got to do or can't do. You see what I'm saying? Again, that's Tennessee. So, I don't know, Christy. That's just the rules. And then my buddy Chase, he done reminded me one time earlier in the year, he's like, Tanner, don't forget you got to do that cover crop, because something in the paperwork, said that I would do the cover crop, and that was one of the stipulations to get a little bit more money. So I have to do that cover crop because I signed that I would plant the cover crop. And if you plant the cover crop, then again, that's something that the state gives you a little bit more money for. You know, you don't want to get the damn state mad at you. So I'll do whatever I've agreed to do. They can rest assured old Tanner will do it. And then another program that I'm doing with the state of Tennessee that I just recently got approved for, that I had tried to get started before I ever even found out about the greenhouse program, was the tree program. I want to plant up these fields here. And I've just recently gotten approved for it, just signed the paperwork on it not too long ago. And come March, around March I think, I'm supposed to be getting like, I think it's going to be like over 1,000 trees. I gotta plant them though. But they're going to be like babies, you know. And got to plant them every 12 feet. Up that field and all the way up that field. And then going to do a pollinator habitat around the perimeter, like the beginning perimeter where the yard meets the trees and shit. And the only thing that's really got me tripping out about that is because I'm either going to have to bush hog it every so often in between them trees and them 12-foot rows, or I will just have to pay Colby, hey, how much you charge me to mow that shit like once a month or something, just whenever it gets before it gets too tall for your damn big zero-turn mower to mow it, you know. So I don't know. That's about the only dilemma in my head about that. Until them trees get of age, you know, and they're casting enough shade down onto the ground that I don't have to worry about mowing it and shit as much. But you know what I'm saying, them first 5 years or so, shit, it's going to be a bitch trying to keep all them damn little trees mowed around and all that shit. It is what it is, though. I would love to look out there and see a damn forest as opposed to seeing a damn boring ass field. I ain't never been turned on by fields. I ain't a damn field man. Some people love fields. Makes for a pretty picture sometimes, but I don't give a fuck about no field. I like being in the damn woods and seeing shit in the damn woods, you know, wildlife and stuff. And hopefully the trees will bring in more deer and shit and everything that's around here, and give my family and I more shit to enjoy looking out the window at. You know what I mean? If I live long enough to see them get to a point, you know, like that. That's something I already think about. I'm like, damn, hopefully I get to live long enough to see them trees, you know, grow and get to them pretty whatever miniature forest out there. Where do you live? I live in Cleveland, Tennessee, if you've ever heard of that. A lot of people say they haven't even heard of Cleveland, Tennessee. When I say Cleveland, most people say Ohio. I'm like, no, not Cleveland, Ohio. But I found out there's Cleveland, Georgia. Hell, there's probably a lot more Clevelands that I don't even know about. Yeah, that's me, man. I like the woods. Oh, mercy. Damn feet are getting sore, I'm telling you, for being out here on them right here every day. About ready for a damn break. But boy, I've been out here active here since I started feeling a little bit better, and been trying to make some steady progress every day. Haven't made the most progress in the world, but I've made some steady daily progress out here consistently now for quite a few weeks. Probably have been on live video daily. I don't know. I've got to have a pretty good string going of daily live videos. Cleveland, Virginia, just a few minutes from you. Really? See, that's probably, I didn't even know that. Yes. Yeah. Lee University, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Yes, it is. The home of the fabulous Lee University. Sin. I don't want to say that. Oh, that was pretty funny what I had in my head, though. But I better not say it. Better not say it. Tanner. You ain't got nothing nice to say, Tanner. Don't say it. Copy that, Tanner. God damn it. I reckon I was going to anchor that down with another emitter. One of them comes out here and works with me some every now and again. Every guy has got you in his sight. I swear that's damn. Hey Josh, think that's damn rabbit shit right there, dude? That's gotta be rabbit shit. I think that's rabbit shit. Every guy has got you in his sight. What you doing with a clown like me? You surely one of life's little mysteries. Good. You're very good. You're very good. Nope, just stay out there. Where was I? She'd come over here and say hello, wouldn't she? No, that ain't my Dozer, Kimbo. I wish it was. What'd you see? I don't know what she saw. She growled at something. Romple coming up in here with that #1 gifter badge. See, you put that damn copper out there in your garden and shit like that, it enables you to be the #1 gifter, like daily. So, there gotta be something to that electric culture. I'm telling you right now. You think it's by chance he gets on here and gets that damn #1 gifter badge every day? I don't think so. It's got something to do with that electric culture. It's got something to do with that electric culture. Romple, we was talking about that electric culture a while ago. I was talking about you. I see you got that copper in your plants and stuff. And you, from what you've seen in your experience so far, buddy, is that stuff keeping away pests? I think that was a rabbit. Oh, you think she caught her leg? Oh, she may have hit it on something. There, I got that piece of plywood in there. Even the dog is also OCD at gardening. She loves pulling weeds for me. On the post. Yeah, she may have. I didn't see what it was. But yeah, Rompa, I was looking at one of the videos you posted. And I seen that copper. He's indoors will be different than an outdoor situation. Yeah, but still, even indoors, people get, like gnats and shit like that sometimes, fruit flies. I was just curious if he's been seeing any pest at all. I mean, I'm sure he's probably got tents and everything, but still. And he's probably very careful with what soil and stuff that he uses. But I was just curious, because it looked like he had several of them. What about you, W. Beckman? You used them before yourself? I'm more interested in what people have to say concerning the pest control aspect of it. You have a bunch of snakes around there. What else is around there? Shit, I wish I had a bunch of snakes. I look for them every day, but I don't ever see any. But our local wildlife's mainly squirrels, raccoons. Around here we got lots of coyotes, lots of them. They killed all my gooses. They killed a couple Australian black swans that were worth a lot of money that a friend of mine raised and gave to me. Groundhogs, skunks. Of course, we got bats. We got beaver, but I mean, I haven't had any beaver around here. There's a small creek that runs back here and behind me, but it does dry up part of the year. Of course, deer, white-tailed deer, bobcats. There have been reports of some panther, but I've never seen one personally. Did have a bear on the camera here about 2 years ago, went through the yard. That's the only one that we've ever seen, black bear. But they are around here. And that's about it. Our only venomous snakes around here, where I live, in southeast Tennessee, are the rattlesnake and the copperhead. There are no cottonmouth here. Of course, most uneducated people will say so, but they are not. So really, about the only venomous snakes you have to worry about here, again, are the copperhead and the rattlesnake, which is either going to be the timber rattlesnake or the canebrake rattlesnake, as some people will refer to them. I missed that. You said it brings the energy from that. I'm assuming you said atmosphere. Armadillos in Georgia. Yeah, there's been a couple spotted here, Tanya, but not many have made their way here. I'm sure they're getting more and more populated as we sit here and speak. But yes, there are some that have made it up this far. You do see them dead occasionally on the road, but that is not something. That's not something you used to ever see here, ever. And here in the past handful of years, I mean, you see, I mean, literally, it might be like one or two every couple years. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you see them a lot. Of course, I'm also someone that doesn't drive a lot, so I'm sure someone on the road, like I used to be, would see a lot more than I would ever see. Coyotes, I really them. I have two. The ones that I can, they slip up every now and again, come out during the day. That's not a wise decision on their behalf if I happen to be inside. Because I still miss my fucking goose. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you up to? You're so good. Are you so good? Are you so good? Are you my puppy? Are you my puppy? You're so good. So good. So good. So good. Oh, you got thermal? Wow. God, y'all's comments come as fast. I can't keep up with you. Hit a big deer, went under the truck, tear your truck up. Maybe the ants bit her. Either that or she caught it on a piece of that, maybe a piece of that plywood that she's sitting on right now. I've had some old shitty pressure treated plywood from old crawl space jobs that I put down there to try to keep weeds from growing right there on the side. That's what she's sitting on right now. Could have been a splinter or something right there on the edge of one of them. May have grabbed her. I've got the night vision ones, but I don't have the thermal. You got one of the ATN Thors? Is that what you got? Have you ever tried electroculture in your garden? No, no. That's why you should look into all of that. Truly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Mateos is the real thing. I hear it's not real. Yeah, that's what I hear, Mateo. Like, some people swear by it, some people say it's bullshit. So I mean, I guess there ain't one way to find out. But me personally, I'm just curious if that damn copper keeps pest away. Because if it keeps pest away, it would be worth it to me. One of the most aggravating aspects of all this shit is dealing with some of these bugs that can ruin your damn hard work. dented to hell and took off. Chevy Emblem, but still runs good. Damn. Dented front, not too bad. Shit. I've almost hit them before, but luckily haven't. I mean, I've had to hit the damn brakes. Yeah, they'll run right out in front of you, won't they? How about put that right there, exactly where I got that anchor, which is fine. It does both. It emits frequency. Huh. You can't make nutrients appear out of the air, or not enough to make your garden thrive. Yeah. Yeah, I just wondered, like I said, I keep asking about the pest control part. No, I have Trigicon Electro Optic. Okay. I hadn't heard of that one. This one waited for me and then strode right in front of me. No time for brakes. Oh no, they're dangerous, dude. Cause a lot of wrecks. Yeah, you gotta be on these country roads. Country roads. I wasn't even planning that. As soon as I said the words though, my damn brain went right into it. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me, radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I could have moved on yesterday. Country roads, take me home. You so pretty. No, just out there. You so good. To the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Gather round her, modest lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Taste the moonshine, drop in my eye, country road. Take me home, West Virginia. I'm gonna try it from over here in a minute. See if it'd be any easier on my damn feet. See if I get this line straight real quick. I see all that slack. That slack can throw you off. Give me a drink real quick. I don't really know what all else just yet. Well, here comes some wind. Hell, damn, it's trying to blow that tripod over. I'm trying to put this box right here next to you, maybe, and that little seat. That might try to prevent that a little bit. Straight, but let me go put one right back here where that one curve is. Taste the moonshine, teardrop in my eye, country roads. Man, I don't even like wearing a hat if I ain't got to wear it. I gotta make sure I'm damn halfway presentable here, folks. Off of me. Y'all didn't know this was under there, did you? Look at that. Oh, what you look. God almighty. Boy, ain't that a sight for sore eyes. Tanner Flowers coming at you bright and early this morning from the greenhouse garden. I'm just fucking with you guys. Some bitch was burning me up. My crop here, catching deers. KC ought to give me a second to breathe here. You'll see okra and cucumbers coming up there. Did have a row of beans started there, and don't know if it's been the rabbits or the rat one. It's got eggplant over there. They're getting so heavy they're falling over. A whole bunch of peppers beyond that, and more tomatoes and watermelon and cantaloupe down there. Boy, I ate a cantaloupe yesterday from down there. It was a smaller one. Those are the, I don't know if it's pronounced Hales Best, Hales, or if that's supposed to be Haley's. I don't know. But that thing was good as can be. I'm telling you right now. I was very impressed. Oh, damn, I grew this. Here we go. So there's you a shot. There's you a shot of the crop. Oh, yeah. There's a shot of the crop. Yeah, I've been working on the crop for quite some time. Yeah. Started planting this crop back in April of this year. Yeah, April. Here it is, September, and I'm still working my fucking ass off, yeah. I never planned for it to take me this long. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Don't get me going on that shit, I'll have a damn sore throat. Yeah. Damn, I tell you, that breeze feels good, though. Come on, get in there, baby. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, my mama. Take me home, country roads, take me home to the place. It will be easier after you get all the... Yeah, I agree. That's kind of really the only thing that's keeping me from taking a break. I'm like, Tanner, you're so freaking close, dude. Got 6 more. I mean, once I finish the water on these, if this row and this row, I will have 6 more rows to do. God almighty. That's been a lot of work, dude. What's 46 times 12? 46 times 10 is 460. And that'd be 92. It's 552. Is that about 552 squares? Is 46 times 12 552? I did that fast in my head, so I ain't sure. Somebody verify that. 46 times 12. That's what I say. I'm a human calculator. I just didn't want to brag. 46 times 12, 552. Just like I said. God almighty. Look at the old genius rattling that off on you. 552 squares I will have dug individually. Most of y'all seen me do it. Oh my goodness. How long does that take? Freaking months. Months. Oh. Señor Flores es muy inteligente. He is a loco güero, but he is muy inteligente. Husband, I want to garden, but my garden standards just went up. I appreciate that, thank you. I'm from Alabama, they don't teach math there. Yeah. I stopped giving a shit after about algebra. In college, I made it through, so you had to have like calculus A and B, and I made an A in both classes, but I had to get a damn tutor, this lady Ann, to tutor me in that damn calculus. I would get so fucking angry because some of y'all have seen me out here. Y'all know how I am. But it's been like this my whole life. I'd be looking at some of them problems on that board. I just can't even explain to you how fucking mad I would get looking at that shit. And I'd be like, why the fuck would I ever have to know any of this shit? And at the time, my major was engineering. And I told you as I was working at McKee Bakery, y'all have heard me talk about that a bunch. And I was in there talking with my engineer buddies one day. And he goes, I'll never forget it. We was at Plant 1. I'll never forget it. He goes, how you liking calculus? I go, I fucking hate that shit. I said, God damn, I fucking hate it. I said, that's probably the fucking class I've hated more than anything that I've ever done in my whole fucking schooling career. He goes, really? And I was like, yeah, why? I said, I won't need that shit, will I? He goes, yeah, we use it every day. I go, you mean tell me you gotta do that shit every day? He goes, yeah, we use a lot of those formulas and shit every day. I go, you gotta do that shit every day? He goes, yeah. I go, that's all I need to hear. And I went and changed that shit to business sales. I think they made it was like business management, but all I cared about was business sales. What do you think I was more suited for? Fuck, could you imagine me trying to be in a damn corporate world fucking engineer? Oh my god. Oh my god, I couldn't. Oh my god. Tanner, what were you thinking? I know what I was thinking. What the fuck everybody told me to think. You wanna know what I was thinking? What I just said. What the fuck everybody told me my whole goddamn life to think. Better go to school, Tanner, and get you a degree and get you a good job, buddy. Yeah, man, get you a job for the man, Tanner. And maybe one day you'll be able to retire, but guess what? You'll have benefits. Yeah, man, we love benefits, dude. Benefits are what keeps us slaves to the corporate world, and we love that shit, man. And you can have that, dude. Fuck, I bought it hook, line, and sinker, son. That's all I was ever taught. Luckily, I was too stubborn to ever keep a fucking job. And had to find out the hard way that, damn, you really ain't got to do shit all these motherfuckers told me that I had to do my whole life. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought I could really go out here and just be fucking Tanner forever and make a living off being Tanner? Wow. Nobody tells you that shit though, do they? No, they don't want you knowing that shit. They want you being fucking normal. I get wound up talking about all the time. Take that for however it sounds, for whatever it's worth, and for whatever it means to you. Let it mean whatever you want it to mean to you. The fucking system wants you to be normal, just like they want me to be normal. Backfired over here on my end. Oops. Slipped up on that old boy. We'll fix it on the next go around. Tanner Flowers peg just never seemed to fit. And if you don't fit, by God, you better get to making your own damn system. And that's what I'm still doing to this damn very day. That's what I got to finish this up and go back to doing when I get back inside. That's what I was doing this morning before I came out here. Started at 6 a.m. this morning. Working on fucking deals. Everybody always wants to know, Tanner, how come you're all so fucking caught up on deals? Hell, because I gotta fucking be. Because I ain't out being normal. That's why. If you don't want to be normal, you better get to learning how to do some fucking deals. That's what you better learn how to do. If you don't want to learn how to do no damn deals, then you best get good at keeping a damn job. Hello? Come on. I tell no tales. I tell no tales, brothers and sisters. Damn. Losing the thing here. You're going to finally bring the leaf blower out for that. I think about it every day. It's sitting up there in the damn garage. I walk past it every day and I'm like, you need to bring that thing down there with you, Tanner. And I'm like, too much to carry. No, hell, I have to go over here into the other garage and get a damn battery for it. because I let Clint use it the other day on a crawl space clean out job last week, and he didn't. He's got rigid tools, but he didn't have a rigid blower. And I said, "Come over and get that rigid blower." I said, "It's what works best when you're doing the deep cleans." And he came over and got it. It's still sitting up there in the garage, but like I said, it ain't got no battery on it. Hell, I'd have to walk like another damn 60, 70 steps to get that fucking battery. I'm too lazy, son. Too lazy. I'm having to use that damn broom over there. And that broom, by the way, is just a normal sized broom that I used to always buy, that I always cut down like that for crawl spaces. I'd buy them, I'd go out there in the damn van, get the hacksaw out, cut them off about that long, you know, and put the handle back on them. Is your greenhouse enclosed? Yes, whenever I roll the walls down. I roll them up in the mornings and open the sliding doors, and then I close them in the evenings. Get back down in there, bastard. Yeah, you wake up in the morning, you hear the work bell ring. Take that hat off. I'm telling you, the damn sun's trying to come out right now. You to the table. You see the same old thing. God, you hear that son of a bitch pop right there? God almighty, that son of a bitch snapped into it like a damn Slim Jim, baby. Ain't no food up on the table. Ain't no pork up in the pan. But you better not complain, boy. You get in trouble with the man. Well, 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 well. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Yonder coming roses. And how the world did you know? By the way she wears an apron and the clothes she wore. I can't tell in the video, but for the aphid bugs, if you get a bunch of ladybugs, yeah, I got quite a few out here, just naturally. Oh, the sheriff will grab you. It has to be enclosed so they can't get out or leave to go find. Oh yeah, and I open it up every day. Oh, the sheriff will grab you, and the boys will bring you down. And the next thing you know, boy, oh, you're prison bound, yeah. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. If you're ever in Houston, oh, you better wait. One of them, got these couple ground anchors right here. Gotta reach out without knocking you all over. You're about to run around for all the random stuff having there and have to clean it out. Yeah, I know. Taking them 2 damn bags of Miracle dirt out of here, Miracle Grow dirt out of here, going to free up quite a bit of room. Let bugs is what garden with greenhouse. Oh, I don't have looking at that, Christy, but I do appreciate your information and sharing that. That is cool. We got a little DIY concoction that we do out here for bugs. We got DIY concoctions for powdery mildew now. DIY concoctions for bugs. We're the DIY crew out here. will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Like a bird upon the wind, these waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Breeze like a river, ever changing as it flows. Knowing what's in store makes each day a constant battle. And I will sail my vessel until the river runs dry. Like a bird upon the wind, and these waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Just the other night, in a hometown football game, my wife and I ran into my old high school. And as I introduced them, the past came back to me, and I couldn't help but think of things used to be. She was the one I had wanted for all time, and each night I'd spend praying God would make her mine. If He'd only grant me this wish I wished back then, I'd never ask anything again. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking to the man upstairs, and just because he doesn't answer doesn't mean he don't care. Quite the angel I remembered in my dreams. As the times had changed in her eyes too it seemed. Trying to talk about the old days, wasn't much I could recall. Know what he did after all. She walked away. Well, I looked at my wife. Then there I thank the good for gifts in my life. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking man upstairs. I see something about germinating plants. Just because he doesn't answer doesn't mean he don't care. God's great excuse for unanswered. God's great excuse for often unanswered on her face. She said, your truck was mine, I know. Place down the road, it's kind of funky. Play something country. Band took a break. DJ played P. Diddy. Said I didn't come here to hear something bumping from the city. I shaved my legs. I paid my money. I'll play something country. Crank up the band, play a steel guitar. Hang it up and let's rock this bar. Threw back a shot, yelled, I'm a George Strait junkie. Play something country. First thing that I thought of when I thought I drank you off my mind. When I get lost in liquor, you're the only one I find. If I did the things I oughta, I still might be fine. Tight grip on the bottle, couldn't lose for killing time. And this killing time is a killing me. That square needs a little bit more dirt in it. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see. If I cross that line, then there will be just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. Down, 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 down. I opened up another bottle, and I've been lost since yesterday. I spent all my life just fighting for love has passed away. There's an end to all my sorrow. This is the only price I'll pay. I'll be a happy man when I go, and I can't wait another day. And this killing time is a killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see. And if I cross that line, then there will be. Just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. Friggin' sun. Which I'll put that, if I put that hat back on, the sun will go away. God. Hell, I'm breaking it down, Joseph. Hell, I took that sun hat off, and now here it comes. You can see it shining through that damn my veil. I ain't removing that veil. I'm saving myself. Getting warm, folks. Getting warm. Pretty straight right there. Pretty straight. Pretty straight. Getting strapped. getting clamped, getting all electrode. Thought I had another. Right there it is. Oh, Tanner, you was thinking right. You was thinking right. Woo! Damn dust, I hate that dust. When you give it up for gone, you're still digging in the night, and you're staring at the window, saying everything will be just fine. Keeping with a whole fair word seems at a line. No matter what angle you get, it's polished till it shines. You take a guess where I stand. Oh, pick a number 1, 2, and take a look. Back of your hand, just like you know it. You know me too. But when you say, who the hell am I living with? What just went down? Where did this come from? Why are all my colors faded brown? When did it change? What's with the rage? Who's the dude with the extra roll? The verse, the line, the chapter, the page, you take a guess. Where I stand, pick a number 1, 2, then take a look. Back of your hand, just like you know it. You know me too. You think alone without any place left to go, like you need one of those kisses, long and slow. First glance, it's not what it seems, but there's some things I just know. Like you take 2 sugars with a splash of cream, you take a guess where I stand. Oh, pick a number 1, 2, and take a look. Back of your hand, just like you know it. You know me too. Yeah, like you know it. You know me too. When I woke up this morning, it was drizzling rain. Around the curb come the passenger train. Heard somebody yodeling a hobo moan. Jimmy dead, he'd been a long time gone, been a long time gone. Been a long time gone. D-I-E, you gotta put on your coat and T-I-E. If you wanna get the rabbit out the L-O-G, you gotta make a commotion like a D-O-G, like a D-O-G. I gotta good woman, what's the matter with me? What makes me wanna love every woman I see? I was trifling when I met her, now I'm trifling again. And every woman she sees it's like a place I came in, like a place I came in. Place I came in. I got my name painted on my shirt. I ain't no ordinary dude. I don't have to work. I don't have to work. Don't have to work. Just some good old boys. Never meaning no harm. It's all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law would allow. Yeah, well, I'm a good old boy. You know my mama loved me. She don't understand. What do you say, Studebaker? Appreciate that. Same to you, buddy. Same to you. I'm on this last row here. What I got opened up, trying to get these water lines wrapped up for the morning so I can go in there and finish what I'm working on inside. My goal was to get these 3 rows fully connected here, because as soon as I do that, that'll give me these 3 rows here to plant. I've got 2 rows to plant down there already that I've not planted yet, but I've already got worked up and got the water line connected to. So in reality, I'll actually have 5 rows to plant, and looks like I'm probably going to have to replant that entire bean row. And if this is rabbit crap in here, which I think some of it is, I may have to go get one of my old cages to set inside here, along with these friggin' rat traps that I ain't even caught yet. I ain't never liked doing much more than about 3 rows of this anyway. Really, 2's plenty, because you'd be surprised how sore this right here that you see me doing over and over and over will make the tips of your fingers right here. It's hurting my fingers. I'm trying to do this again, and it hurts so bad. Just out here crying on yourself. Just out here crying on you. But they really are hurting. They're getting sensitive. I feel like I've been trying to play the guitar, and I can't play the guitar. So if you've tried to play the guitar and you can't play the guitar, then you know how sore that shit makes your fingers. Well, that's what I say. That's what I say. It does hurt, man, cramming these things on here. What's foolish of me, though, is that blue tool that you see me using here, it's got a thing right here on the back of it, that right there, to push those things inside there with. I just never use it. Rock, I see you, buddy. Seen you on here quick. Appreciate you. Yeah, we got Dwayne Johnson joining us today again, folks. Always glad to have a Rock in the house. You have carpal tunnel and it messes with me. I bet. Yeah, shit. I don't reckon I do. Hell, it's hard on me. Hell, it's hard on me, and I got the power of a goddamn silverback gorilla. You know what I'm saying? No, that's right. This part right here don't bother me. This is easy. I think the majority of what does it, it's this right here. Well, partly that, but seems like maybe this, I guess. Now I'm sitting here analyzing it as I do it. Probably pushing this damn hose on here over and over and over. Because I pushed the shit out of it, trying to get it all the way up there to that flush side, like I always tell you. I ain't just pussyfooting them on there, you know what I mean? I'm giving it the gusto, baby. Giving it the goddamn gusto. You enjoy watching me. Oh, I appreciate that, Dwayne. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your time. It's the hose pushing for me. Yeah. Yeah, shit, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. I live in a room with a green radio, curled in the womb of a 29-year-old. One sin from hell. In room 17 at the Guayo Motel. The desk clerk's a jerk, an old carnival fella. I asked where you're from, said Lake Isabella. Told him I'd been there, but I never had. He looked at the clock, and I signed the pad. No dogs allowed, so I bought me a fish. Went on my bed in a souvenir dish. Swims around in circles and eats once a day, and looks a lot like my ex-wife's fiance. And the swimming pool water is chuckberry green, and the water pipes rattle like a pinball machine. The walls are blood red and the sheets are Velveeta, and that girl in 112, she goes by Juanita. Juanita's the dancer, she does the naked ballet. I keep an eye on things while she's away. The cops ask me questions and I tell them jokes, and that fat one, he's always up bumming my smokes. I can't remember the damn rest of the words of that song. That's a cool song. That's Roger Allen Wade, by the way, the Guayo Motel. I ain't heard it in a long time. I can't remember all the damn words. Whoa. Hey, Ray. Hey, shoot. Why don't you tell them who we are? Well, we're big rock singers. We got golden fingers, and we're loved everywhere we go. We sing about beauty and we sing about truth for $10,000 a show. We take all kinds of pills that give us all kinds of thrills, but the thrill we've never known is the thrill that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, wanna see my pictures on the cover. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of the Rolling Stone. I got a freaky old lady named the Cocaine Katie who got broad ears on my jeans. I got my poor old gray-haired daddy driving my limousine. And let us all decide to blow our mind, but our mind won't really be blown like a blow that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, wanna see my pictures on the cover. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of the Rolling Stone. On the cover of the Rolling Stone. A lot of little teenage blue-eyed groupies who'll do anything we say. We got a genuine Indian guru who's teaching us a better way. We got all the friends that money can buy, so we never have to be alone. And we keep getting richer, but we can't get our picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, wanna see my pictures on the cover. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of the Rolling Stone. On the cover of the Rolling Stone. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for a place called E Hall Foots. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. You hear him howling around your kitchen door. You better not let him in. The little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London. I saw Long Jane walking with a queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw Long Chainy Jew walking with a queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada in Trader Vic's, and his hair was perfect. Ooh, werewolves of London. Werewolves of London. Mississippi Queen, if you know what I mean. Mississippi Queen, she taught me everything. Down around Vicksburg, around Louisiana way, lived a Cajun lady called Mississippi Queen. You know she was a cancer. She moved better on now while the rest of them dudes was getting their kicks. Losing their money, Mississippi Queen. Told me everything. It's that damn old Confederate railroad song about that man. I fell in love with the Queen of Memphis. I hitchhiked up to Memphis, a young boy in my prime. I thought that big old city could ease my Georgia mind. And after just I met this southern girl. She said to call me the Queen of Memphis, and then she took me round the world. And I saw stars dancing on the water. I heard Elvis singing in blue suede shoes. And that old muddy river was my witness. She was one of a kind, and I saw stars dancing on the water. I heard Elvis singing in blue suede shoes. And that old muddy river was my witness. And I fell in love with the Queen of Memphis. And I am still in love with the Queen of Memphis. I'm still in love with the Queen of Memphis. Damn, get in there. Well, I met her down in Murphy's restaurant. She said she was fresh from the farm. And I remember thinking, for a country girl, she went pretty well armed. We sat there talking about a lobster tank. I ordered her a slow gin fizz. She says, when the chicken fried steaks are hot, she said, I like living like this. I made her the queen of my double wide trailer with the polyester curtains and the redwood deck. Sometimes she runs and I've got the trailer, dang her black heart and her pretty red neck. Man, there's 3 rows. Let me double check my numbers here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all of them. There's 36 new water lines installed. God almighty. Oh, shit. Hey, I got a seat. What about that? Oh, man. How about that right there? I ain't never been able to sit down and talk to y'all. Look here. Look who's got fancy on you. Thanks to old Bobby. And if you don't think this is fancy, well, just wait till you see the damn name on it right there. Look there. I know it might be mirrored, but I got my damn name on it. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. So, all that's left to do now is take a gander here at that okra, which I cleaned that okra off yesterday big time. I don't see any reason to pick any of it today. Let it grow for another day or two. I'm going to have to get up in here and get back on the damn horns. What I'm going to have to do. 10:07. Missed texts, missed voicemails, missed calls, missed emails. Gonna be a busy day, busy day. Looks like a badass fishing sea. That's what he says he takes it fishing. But I'm gonna use it here in the greenhouse. Maybe you have, hey, thanks for saying that. Let me go back there and look real quick. Because there's one I've been eyeballing. Thank you for reminding me, Tanya. Yeah, let's go back here and take a peek, I guess. Well, that one yesterday was good. The one I've been eyeballing is right down there on the very end. There's one like right here. Still got some heavy green. May lose some Wi-Fi here, but can't see from under that. Down there it is. But still a little green compared to them other ones that I've seen that have done like what y'all told me and just basically fell off the vine. I don't know of a brand. The company that I ordered this greenhouse from is named Scenic Acres High Tunnels. Damn, this one right here looks lighter than that one. This one here got more of like a oval shape to it. Where's it at? Right there it is. Damn, are you about done, buddy? No, not quite yet. Oh, somebody's starting to split. So we had all that rain yesterday. That's what I was worried about. We had that huge storm yesterday, and I was worried about it. I still am. It may have caused some shit to split. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to look at it, and it came off. What should I do? I guess I'm going to take it in there and slice it open and see if it's any good. Damn it. Can you let cantaloupe, will it continue to ripen like a tomato or something if I just leave it on the bar for a day or two? Or is, it smells good. Or is it pretty much like what it is right now is what it is? I don't know, it's still got some green on it. I didn't mean to do that right then. I was just literally trying to look at it. Either way, it is what it is. I don't see any other ones that are drying out. I'm trying to eyeball these watermelon here. Let it ripen. Will it ripen up inside, Josh, like everything else? Let's see if this rain messed up my damn watermelons. That was looking pretty decent here. Anything I pull that yet? I don't know what to look for in them, but here's the bottom of it. What do y'all think? It's still looking good. I'm not sure. Set it back right there. What do y'all think? Internet says it'll ripen. What, the cantaloupe? Just put the cantaloupe in the fridge? Okay, copy that. Yeah, we usually ones by a store are cut almost green and ripen in transport. Copy that. What about that watermelon? When do you pick your Crimson Sweets? See, here's one that got too much water or not enough airflow or something here. Let's check it out. Damn. See? Too much water or something. Boom. I swear though. Look. Damn. A lot of that in there still look good. I just seen it bust. No. That one was rotting a little bit. I kicked it. Hell, it fooled me. I thought it might have had a good bite or two on it there. Oh, look at them red tomatoes. Yeah, I believe that row of tomatoes there is done. See, look here. These things just ugly looking. They don't even look good. Look how spotty. Done. See, look here. These things just ugly looking. They don't even look good. Look how spotty. I'm throwing them out. That'd be better looking than that to make it in the house. What I'll do is just grab a bunch of them green ones right there while they're still looking like pretty good shape-wise. Well, I don't even think I'm going to mess with any of them tomatoes today. I'm going to grab this cantaloupe here and put it in the fridge like y'all told me. And, oh, I better peek at these eggplant. Dang, I forgot. Let me peek real quick. God, they're pulling this damn plant over more and more every day. So how big do y'all wait for y'all's eggplants to get? Because it seems like this one right here might be about big enough. Look, like when they're about that big right there. There's your better shot of it. How big do y'all let y'all's get? Oh, they're just falling on over here because they're so goddamn heavy. I just wonder how big y'all let y'all's eggplant get. I'm gonna let her go another day or so. Damn, poke me in the eye. All the traps are still set. Trap set, check. Get your box, Tanner, check. All the water lines are done. Deep glossy color indicates eggplant. I'm not really understanding what you say there, but I do appreciate your comment. Look, guys, you see that right there? That most of that garbage does really, like I said, one of them's a garbage bag, and then I got two of those green bags. That's that damn Miracle-Gro dirt. I need to take it out of there. The rest of it's just like the damn water line installation things. The ones I buy are twice that size, but I'm not sure about that. What, the eggplants? Okay. No, yeah, no, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I've got some rabbits coming in there too. And I ain't been filling up my deer feeder here. It's been empty. See, there ain't nothing on the ground. It's funny, I wouldn't have no activity when I was feeding that corn out there every day, and I've let it go empty. Now I've been getting activity in the greenhouse, so maybe I was right in my thinking, where if I can keep them fed outside, they won't come inside as much. And that's my own fault, because I've let that thing sit empty now for probably a month. And I've seen rabbits out there, and I thought, should I leave them rabbits out there? And I'm like, nah, I'll leave them. Now I'm seeing rabbit droppings in my damn greenhouse, and I'm thinking back on those times that I was nice. Maybe I shouldn't have been so nice. Well, looks like it can't decide if it wants to rain or not. Oh man! As they grow, they're dull purple. When they get shiny, they are maturing. Do you have outside cats? Yeah. We used to have about 8 or 9 of them. Now we're down to 3 over the years. They died off over the years. Some got sick. I'm sure some probably got killed by coyotes. Some just disappeared. But we've still got 3. An old stinker butt here. And the other one down there. She's right down there right now, trying to dig at something, probably a mole. You can see her down there. That's where she's at. You could do the Walt Disney, just get more cats, yeah. Well guys, Billy, everybody, Josh, Tanya, thank you so much. I'm gonna have to get back in here and get busy and see if I can't make some things happen. And hopefully I can come to you with some cool positive news concerning some of these deals I've been working on real hard for the past several weeks. So can't say nothing until it happens, though. Ain't no need in talking about it till it happens. So I'll talk to you then, and see you in the next video. If I can hit that power button.